You know that Disney Plus buffering problem that you mentioned?
Please tell me it's fixed.
No.
It's not for me.
I have now inherited it.
Oh, enjoy it. No matter the speed of your internet, you shall buffer. It's like Disney's slogan. No matter the content, ye shall buffer.
But I was reading a thread online, and they said that we must be patient because Netflix and all the other big ones had time to iron out those kinks at the beginning. So you will get these bugs and teething problems. So please be patient.
Don't tell me to be patient when you're sending me my content via MMS.
MMS. Like, what? Imagine MMS.
Like, you could have put your subscription fee at half the price because you understand you're not technologically there yet.
Yeah, well, it started now, and I don't know if it's load shedding making it worse or wearing out the networks.
Yeah, look, them saying teething problems, sure, fine, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you provide me a service that is to the quality of these free movie sites, like 1 to 3 movies where you watch all your pirated stuff, you're on those sites because you're constantly buffering. Now, you're selling me a service I'm paying for with constant buffer. Your last thing you need to do is make someone have to buffer because of their internet on a streaming service. It's in the name, streaming service. If you don't have the infrastructure to stream the service, don't offer it.
Service.
Don't offer it.
But you know what is missing on the DisneyPlus app?
What?
It's a big thing. I can't believe it. I only noticed it now a month or two into
missing
my subscription.
From the app.
It's missing from the app.
What is it?
You can't download something and watch it later offline.
Is that a feature that's supposed to be there?
Yes.
Really?
Well, it's on Netflix's app. You can download a show and then watch it later. And when you're offline, say you won't have internet and you want to download 2 or 3 episodes of something to watch when you have no internet, you can watch it within the app, of course. So there's no copyright issues. It's within the app and it's encrypted and all that stuff, so you can't extract it. But I'm still wondering, why can't you download a show to watch offline later on Disney Plus?
You know what I think it is? I think some of these streaming services like Showmax, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Netflix, they all have to have some kind of niche, some kind of technological patent that allows them to secure some sort of market share. And when I saw Disney Plus's video player, like when you actually look at the video player on Disney Plus, you'll notice there's things missing that Netflix caters to.
Yeah, you're right.
Because they do. Like being able to see all the different episodes, before you start watching the series.
I'm still figuring out that navigation system.
When you're going down, if you're on a PC and you're viewing all the different shows and they have those carousels that can slide.
Oh, yeah.
To try and click that button is a surgical maneuver, bro. You have to go to heart surgery training for 3 years to execute that. And I'm like, there's obviously these funny, like technological patents that you just can't touch on. Like, I think if I was to start a streaming service, I would want all those features in. But how many of them are behind a wall, and that wall is a patent?
Yeah, you're right.
And then you have a lawsuit.
Think of it that way. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Netflix would appreciate an easy lawsuit right now. But being said,
you're right.
Netflix we spoke about. And I think we were talking about the symptoms of Netflix's problem when we were talking about how it feels like it's drying out, how there's a low level of content. And that's because the 2020-2021 pandemic affected that shows that we were going to watch during that time. But now you've got things like Umbrella Academy that just came out. You've got Stranger Things that just came out. You got Spiderhead that just came out, which is a Chris Hemsworth helped produce that video. It wasn't a great video, but it was alright. But you've got all these good content titles coming out, and there's just this movie that with Kevin Hart that just came out as well. You really see the content coming back in. And I'm always a guy that I'll tell you, your business is looking shoddy if it's looking shoddy. But I'll also turn around and say, you know what, I had my doubts, but I actually see something. There's a little kindle of a flame there. It's like you're holding on and you're actually trying to. You notice that. There's effort
you're right. You're
right. Good quality content coming out. And especially now looking at Disney Plus, who can't even get the playing part right. I'm like, okay, Netflix, you're not doing too bad. Like, let off some employees, it's fine. I'm sure you'll make money because you got the content. If I was an investor, I'd be like, there's a turnaround happening here.
Yeah, you're right. But Disney Plus, they still have to... I don't know if they have to go back to the drawing board and figure out some technical stuff, but I never thought of a patent, like you mentioned now. I never thought that it would be patented.